I always think I'm going on vacation to rest, in my own specific way. But somehow, I always come back with more ideas than I know what to do with. And it's not because I sit down and force myself to draw every day. It's because something strange happens when I'm not home. I start noticing everything. And this trip was supposed to be just a break. But my camera roll tells a different story. At home, I move fast. I know where I'm going, and I don't really look up. But when I travel, even ordinary streets feel unfamiliar. I look at rooftops, window shapes, how balconies are decorated. I notice colors I would normally ignore. Even the way strangers stand while waiting somewhere. It's like my brain switches into a collector mode. I start taking photos, not only of famous landmarks, but also of random things. A door handle, a window, a pattern tile, a beautiful typography. I take photos of people's outfits, because suddenly I see character ideas everywhere. At some point I realized I don't take photos to remember the trip. I take them for future drawing references or for future drawings in general I haven't even imagined yet. And months later, when I'm drawing something completely different, a tiny detail from this trip may quietly appear. Whenever I travel, I try to visit art shops and museums. Museums slow me down, seeing brush strokes up close, realizing every painting is a collection of decisions. It reminds me that art isn't magic, it's observation and intention. Where the light comes from, how the shadows represent the dark side. And art shops feel like quiet playgrounds. Different sketchbooks, different paper textures. Even holding a new notebook makes me imagine future drawings. Maybe that's why I have so many. Every time I plan a trip and I know I'll have at least a few free days, I secretly hope this will be the time I draw more. Not because I need to be productive, but because drawing somewhere unfamiliar feels a bit different. When I sit in a cafe and open my sketchbook, I'm not thinking about content. I'm reacting to light, to movement, to atmosphere. And sometimes the drawing isn't even good. To be honest, most of the time that's the case. But it feels alive. Not every trip looks cinematic. Sometimes it's grey, sometimes it rains the entire afternoon, the trees are bare, the streets are quiet, but even that has a texture. The softness of a fog, the reflection of streetlights on wet pavement. And I start thinking, maybe inspiration isn't always loud and colorful. Sometimes it's quiet. I don't always draw as much as I imagine. Sometimes I'm just tired. And sometimes I just want to experience things without documenting them. But when I come back and scroll through my camera roll, I realized something. I didn't rest from art. I was feeding it the entire time. Every photo, every museum visit, every rainy walk, it all expanded my visual library. Maybe that's why I always pack my sketchbook, even if I don't feel it completely. Because traveling isn't just about going somewhere else, it's about seeing differently, and that shift always finds its way back into my art. If you like that video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more art-related videos in the future. Thank you very much for spending the time with me, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye!